Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am Sir Wilson, and how are you? I am happy to see you once again. So for today, I would like to invite you for this interesting discussion. So if you like to join the discussion, you can actually type your comments and your questions in our chat box. For those people who already subscribe on my YouTube channel, thank you very much. And if in case that if you are new watching this live stream video, may I encourage everyone to please subscribe and share this live stream video to your friends and loved ones. For this afternoon, I would like to open this topic to you because I am worried about the conflict, no, that is happening right now in Ukraine. So Ukraine is a former USSR part of a country part of USSR, but it gained its independence after the Cold War. In 1992, Ukraine became an independent country or state. And if you are updated of what is happening in Ukraine, so there is actually a threat of Russian invasion over Ukraine. And of course, Ukraine is a state, therefore it is a what you call this an independent country. Therefore, under the international law, no country should be invaded by another powerful country because Ukraine is a state and Ukraine is a member of the United Nations and Ukraine has a defense treaty with Great Britain and also America. That's why there is a serious threat of having a third world war. So at present, if you are updated, what are the important events that is or that are happening over Ukraine? At this moment, the Russian troops, thousands of Russian troops plus their military forces are already in the border of Russia, near the border of Ukraine. Because geographically speaking, if you are going to look at the map, so Ukraine is located at the southern western part of Russia. So it is a country that is near in the border of Russia. And right now, thousands of Russian troops are already in the border of Russia and Ukraine. They're waiting for the command, for the command coming from President Putin, if and when that they will siege or invade the capital of Ukraine. But also in the history, there was, there was an event, recently that Russia invaded Crimea. Okay, Crimea is actually a small place in Ukraine where majority of the people in Crimea are Russian-speaking people. So people in Crimea, they would like to become part of Russia. So there was an invasion happened before, by Russia to the place of Crimea, and right now, okay, actually that was settled. But what is dangerous, at present, what is dangerous is when Russian forces invade Ukraine. Okay, US and NATO will have to protect Ukraine because of that defense treaty among those nations. And the question is, if ever that there will be a conflict, a combat that will happen between Russia and the NATO forces supported by the US, what will be the impact or the effect of that to the world? Well, that is very serious because it can start what we call third world war. Whatever problems or conflict, that will happen in Ukraine, that can definitely affect or escalate the neighboring European countries, and therefore it can even reach overseas. It can even reach Asia. We know the fact that China and Russia a week ago, all right, President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping had a talk, no, in Beijing, and they expressed support from each other. So if and when that a conflict, uh, a ground combat or military combat will happen in Ukraine, definitely China will support Russia. So we can see an existing or different political strategy that are used in the conflict of Ukraine. And, and it seems that this political strategy or military strategy are going towards the principle of expansionism. Okay, in Asia, we have seen and witnessed how China expanded, no? How China um, has violated the international law, the UNCLOS, when China built establishment, military facilities in the islands in the West Philippine Sea. So we can see that there is a violation in the international law. It is in a way in a form of invasion, although China is saying that the islands in the West Philippine Sea are part of their territory under the nine dash line, and they are actually presenting historical claim or record that those islands are really part of their country. But as you can see, this action taken by China is an example of expansionary principle, okay? Wherein you are invading, you are taking over territories do not belong to you or to that country. So that is an expanding your territory, expansionary. So that concept that started already doing by China over the South China Sea or West Philippine Sea, that is also what Russia is doing right now in his threat, no, of invading Ukraine. So we all hoping that this conflict will be resolved peacefully, and both Russia and US will try to control their ego, will try to control their moods, no, their emotions and their political feelings, so that Third World War can be prevented. All right. So let's just add, okay, let's add more prayers and let us hope that the conflict will be resolved peacefully. Just try to imagine if the Third World War will happen, it will be a nuclear holocaust. And all of us will not survive. Let us not forget that Russia is one of the superpowers, same as America. Both countries, they have nuclear capability, okay? And China is emerging also as a superpower. So we need to pray, and we need to hope that these world leaders will solve this problem and conflict using peace and diplomacy. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope that I will see you again on my next video. Please leave your comment and your question. Don't forget, no matter how life difficult is, God alone is enough. Bye-bye.